Hello and welcome to a brand new set of Oliver's Alternatives. You can use my alternatives to improve the quality of your conversations, your speeches, and your essays. Of course, you can always use these alternatives just to sound cooler. Today, as usual, I would like to introduce 4 much higher level, much more advanced vocabulary that you can use instead of some simple ones. And our alternative vocabulary are terrific instead of great. Terrific is an adjective that can be described with synonyms like great, awesome, very good in an exciting way. I have seen terrific listed as informal, so pay attention to where you use it. It might not be a good idea to use it in business writing, for example. And one more important thing, please don't confuse this word with other words that sound similar. I'm talking about terrible and terrifying. Terrible and terrifying have negative meanings. I had a terrible day means I had a bad day. I had a terrific day means I had a great day. Hideous instead of ugly. Hideous is a word I think that should be used more often. Its meaning is closer to very ugly, but it can even include the meaning of scary, so it's like ugly and scary at the same time. It is often used to describe the looks of things, like a face, a dress, or a picture. So you would say a hideous face, a hideous dress, a hideous picture. And when you say this word, your face will turn into this very ugly thing, like you hate it, like you feel very bad when you even say it. Careful with the pronunciation. There are 3 syllables here. Hideous. So it's hideous. Hideous. Structures instead of buildings. Structure can be a noun and a verb, but here I used it as a noun. The first meaning of structure is the way parts of something is connected into one piece. The meaning that we are interested in is something that is very large, like a building or a bridge or a tower, and that is made up of many parts. So don't limit the meaning of this word to just buildings. So it could include a very big, tall bridge, for example, or a tower. Gorgeous instead of beautiful. Gorgeous is an adjective that would be the opposite of hideous. This is also why I used it here in the first place. I wanted to mention 2 opposites in one sentence. It is very often used for describing female appearance or female clothing, but can also be used for weather or a view. So you could say a gorgeous woman, for example, or a gorgeous dress. But we can also say gorgeous weather or a gorgeous view. There are 2 G's in this word, and the pronunciation is gorgeous. 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 So the first step that we're going to take is to look at our basic sentence, our simple sentence, and here it is. It was a great idea to leave the city with its ugly buildings and come to the countryside where we can enjoy this beautiful view. Now, when you look at this sentence, you will actually see that it is quite easy to write and understand by many of you. The words in bold are the target vocabulary that we're going to take out, and we're going to replace them with our alternatives. So here it is. So as you can see here, I have crossed out the word great and put in the word terrific. I have deleted the word ugly and inserted the word hideous. I have taken out the word buildings and put in the word structures. Finally, I got rid of this easy word beautiful and replaced it with this more interesting word gorgeous. And here we are at our last step, we're now going to look at our final, much improved and more formal sentence. It was a terrific idea to leave the city with its hideous structures and come to the countryside where we can enjoy this gorgeous view. So, as you can see, some of these alternatives are a little bit more difficult. Some of them are C1 level or even C2 level vocabulary. But what we are doing here is we're replacing the easy ones with the more difficult ones, and we're making our sentences more interesting and much more formal. And in this way, you can even score much higher in your TOEFL or IELTS exams. Thank you very much for watching. I am sure you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in another Oliver Teaches Alternatives video. Bye-bye.